Alright, welcome back everyone. We're back at the pond today. So last year during the summer and into the fall I dug out this pond, but I didn't have enough time to finish it, and so we're back here starting a bit of work. It's still too wet to get any machinery in here to finish up the dam portion and do an overflow, but as the winter runoff came up, we had to put a pipe in because otherwise it would have probably washed away the entire dam. So what I did was I just got some 3-inch pipe and I put it in there, but the dam has kind of sank and slumped a little bit to find its natural slope, and I have to redo that if we get some heavy rain. But with the sunshine and the warmer weather comes algae and pond scum and all these good things. And this is not a pond that has a creek running into it, so there's no fresh water. It's water table and runoff. But over the past couple of days we've had rain and the pond was clear, at least on top. And now it's been warm and sunny for the past couple of days. And we have all this pond scum, and most of it is pollen from the trees, and some of it is algae. So one of the things that the pond book said is we should be aerating our pond, and which is a bit of a challenge here because I have to bring power from all the way over there. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet. But anyway, let me introduce you to the solution that we came up with, and we'll get started. Okay, so what we purchased was the Aquascapes Pond Aeration Kit, the Pro Air 20, which is going to be able to aerate up to 5,000 gallons of water. And yeah, it was a solution that we came up with. We got it at a local pet supply place, Pisces Pet Supply, and they specialized in pond fish and pond plants and pond equipment, that sort of things, and we bought that there. So I think we paid $199 for this unit, and that's Canadian dollars. Now it's good to up to 5,000 gallons of water, which I think should be sufficient because my pond is 3,728 gallons, so it should be okay. Okay, pretty simple kit. A pump, a hose, and a aeration stone, and the installation and instruction manual. And it comes with 2 clamps for the 3/8 hose. Now I don't know how long, it didn't say on the box how long the hose is. The gentleman at the store said it was 25 feet, which should be sufficient. But all it is you hook up the hose and you hook up the stone. You somehow get the stone into the center of the pond and you plug it in, and away you go. It's that simple. Alright, pretty simple setup. We've got your aeration stone and a band clamp, 3/8 hose, still all coiled up, pretty soft, so I think it'll straighten out pretty easy. And then in the hose there is a back check valve, so that has to go on the pump side because it only goes one way, of course. And you get that the other way and you'll be taking it all apart. Anyway, there's the pump. It's supposed to be rated for outside, and we're going to hook it up to the generator, try and get the stone in about the center of the pond, and fire it up. All right, so we've got it thrown into approximately the center of the pond. If it's not quite right, we can always pull it back a bit. Looks like it's a bit further, but you can see all the pollen that's landed on the pond, and I think once the air starts circulating the water, this will clear up. We have some barley straw bales at the back corner there. Hopefully they'll move around and help with the algae as well. But we also have 35 little goldfish and minnows in here, and they'll need air too. Pretty soon they might be floating if we didn't get to this. At any rate, let's fire up the generator and see how it works. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have to run this off of a generator because we have to get power from that building over there, and that is over 200 feet from this location. And if I run it against the fence line, I don't know if you can see that through the forest there, that's over 300 feet, and I'm guessing that extension cords just won't cut it. So we'll have to either go solar or run some permanent power over here. Not sure which way we're going to go. Alright, we're up and running. I hope you can hear me over the compressor. But we'll let this run for an hour or so, and maybe again tonight. Can't have that generator running all day, of course. So just to run a small pump. But anyway, seems to be running. Okay, now you can get barley straw extract at your pond supply store. Or you can do barley straw, and what we did was we put them in. You can get those bags that the mandarins come in, or oranges, and we just put some barley straw in there and threw them in. So the gentleman at the pond store said that the oxygen should help with that process as well, as they rot and release enzymes into the pond. But yeah, we're hoping that this summer we can finish the landscaping off, get it seeded with flowers and grass, and the neighbor has donated some bulrushes, and we're going to put those in, and hopefully this will be a place that we can come and sit in the evening, have a glass of wine or some other beverage, and enjoy the out of doors. Alright, did you ever have one of those what in the world am I doing moments? Well, we did, and we thought, boy, if we have to run that generator with gas prices the way they are, we're nuts. By the time we get a cord, we may as well have bought it right away. So that's what we did. We bought 3 100-foot 12-gauge extension cords, and ran it through the forest up to the fence there and all the way over to that building there. Now it is a very small wattage motor. It's 15 watts, so it's like running a 15-watt light bulb, I suppose. So it's not drawing hardly any power. So after we got the extension cords, we've been running this for 2 days now, and yeah, it seems to help a little bit. It's hard to tell right at the moment, but you can see almost to the bottom of the pond there. And the next thing I have to do is figure out a way to skim the scum off of the top of the pond, but I think I have an idea for that, and that'll be coming up in the next video. So landscaping is next. I have to bring the generator back to the shop, but the ground is still pretty soft, so I can't bring any machinery in here. But that's kind of one of the things we have to work on at least this spring. Get some grass growing, so on and so forth. Alright, well that concludes today's video about pond aeration and the installation of an aerator for our small pond here. It seems to be making a difference. We're glad that you can join us. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, we would love it if you join us again, and of course subscribe, like, and share, and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on the next one.